we have the Minnesota Vikings at the Las Vegas Raiders. Let me ask you this. What do you think the Raiders will take a QB in the draft this year?
Oh, no, they have to. Like, they absolutely have to. But at the same time, it bodes the question of how is it going to get done? Because they're probably not going to be low enough to take anybody super. I mean, like, you know what I mean? It's like to get the guy, going to have to trade up. What are they going to have to do? Because again, Aiden O'Connell was fun story for a few weeks. But it is also kind of like what we expected, where it's like he showed in flashes.
Goes up, falls off.
He also got thrown into the fire, where maybe if you gave him time to sit and develop and learn maybe a little more, it would look a lot better than this. But now he's thrown into the fire. We see him for what he is, at least at the moment. And if you try to hold on to this and build a playoff roster around this, it's going to crumble. So you got to go Aiden back to the bench, and let's get somebody who we have a lot of faith in here. And yeah, I think we'll be looking at a Raiders trade up potentially.
I was going to say that. I mean, like at this point, if you get your guys in there, I mean, this will be like what, your second or third season basically without a quarterback. Second season without a quarterback. And my thing is like, really, how long can you go? I will say this. The Raiders roster does have a long way to go, but you also have stars like Devontae Adams and Josh Jacobs who...
You mean the Jet?
Yeah, the Jet Devontae Adams. It's just like you have these all talent, all world players. Josh Jacobs is definitely a top 5 running back. Devontae Adams, when in the good system, top 5 receiver. It's just like by the time you get good, these guys are going to be gone. So
especially with how much Josh has been getting injured.
Yeah.
Like at this point, Josh would just be too injured by the time they get good. So I agree. It's like,
I mean,
with Max too.
Yeah. I mean, Kevin O'Connell is not beating the 1-score game allegations. It has been brutally close for the Vikings here. Josh Dobbs benched.
Magic ran out.
It's done.
It was a lot of fun.
Astronaut.
He was keeping the
astronaut.
He got the Dobbs magic going, man. You gotta give love to him for that. Yeah, but Nick Mullins coming in to save the day. Clutch mode.
Yeah,
Clutch Mullins.
Oh my God.
Throwback shit.
3-0. I was praying the Vikings lost that game, obviously for Bears playoff seeding, but it's just like, bro. Okay, first off, Justin Jefferson shouldn't play another snap this year.
Oh yeah, no. If they bring him back at all this year, there's just no intelligence going on in that building, which I have faith that there is. I do think the Vikings are an intelligent organization, so don't prove me otherwise right now.
Yeah, no, he can't come back. I just think, here's my thing. I know Kevin O'Connell wants to win. I know the Vikings want to win. It's in your best interest probably just to call it.
Oh yeah, at this point of the year, it's you have to feel like you maximized everything going on right now with what happened.
This year was a success for what happened.
Oh, for sure. And I was going to say, when I'm talking about this too, you got one of the future. I really do mean this. He could be one of the best interior linebackers in the league in the next few years. Ivan Pace Jr. I had to give a shout out to Ivan Pace, undrafted, another great day, 1 sack, 1 reception. I mean, Ivan Pace has been going absolutely ballistic. You got any kind of undrafted. Very, very interesting. The best rookie linebacker this year wasn't the guy taken in the first round. Wasn't the guy taken second. It was the guy taken undrafted.
The Lions, why'd they draft a linebacker? They could have just got Ivan Pace. I also think it has a lot to do with Brian Flores being his coach.
Well, no, it has. I think it has to do with how much that Brian has faith in moving him around. And so a lot of his guys and also I had to give a shout out. And I feel so bad I did not write his name down. I know his first name is Martellus. On the Vikings. How am I? Hold on. Let me look at it. I have to get his name. I have to get a shout out.
What position does he play?
That's the thing. That's what I want to talk about. Hold on. His name is Josh Metellus.
Josh Metellus.
And this man right here, shout outs to Josh Metellus. This man right here is lined up at every position on defense.
That is crazy.
And I think he might, if I was not mistaken, is the first player to ever do so.
Shout out him.
And he's 5'11". So he's played D tackle.
5'11", 207 pounds, 25 years old. He was a 6th-round pick in 2020.
I think that's also the last thing I want to talk about with it is it's like Brian Flores always says he doesn't look at positions on the field. He just looks at places on the field. And this year's Vikings defense kind of proving that it's viable.
Brian Flores has been a great coach this year.
No, yeah, like Brian Flores keeps evolving. Talking about a coach who keeps evolving, even after all the controversy around him and the whole Tua thing. Hey, look, man, Brian Flores evolves every year, and you got to respect his fucking defensive prowess.